Gone from our sight, but never from our hearts, we deeply mourn the sad demise of our beloved trust member, Mr. K.S. Subbaya. Vidyadanam Sarvadanat Pradhanam Vidya Paramabalam Padam hi Sarvat Agraga Yat Bhavo Tat Bhavati. Education is supreme wealth among all kinds of wealth. Knowledge is supreme power. Good leaders leave an indelible mark wherever they go. You become what you believe. Good afternoon and a warm welcome to this virtual investiture ceremony. COPS has a fundamental objective of making its pupil competent, confident, responsible, and committed. It always stands by its motto, in pursuit of excellence, which has prepared our students for a longer journey of life. A warm welcome to the 27th Virtual Investiture Ceremony. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of the others. He becomes one by equanimity of his actions and integrity of his intent. Our future leaders are here standing tall to influence their fellow students and juniors by donning the mantle of responsibilities with all the vigor and zest to dispense their duties to the best of their abilities. We at COPS believe in creating magnificent leaders for tomorrow. The investiture ceremony is a solemn occasion that turns belief into a reality. It is more than just giving out badges and titles. It is about bestowing responsibilities and leadership. To add serenity to this occasion, I call upon the school choir to render the school prayer.
We, the children of the world, step by step, with open arms and loving hearts, lead the way, together we stay. A new era, a time for peace, we'll all rejoice in the good we see. Listen to your inner voice calling up to you. Light up the spirits with gaiety and hue. We see a ray of hope aligning in the clouds. Hear the call to the gates, pure and loud. Humanity, our religion, brotherhood, our mission, and love, our vision. We believe in you, we believe in me. I change the world together with thee. Through the dark and through the lights, reach the stars, touch the sky, fill new heights. We, the children of Coorg Public School, in pursuit of excellence.
Thank you, friends. I now request Master Arnavapana to extend a cordial welcome to all.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely privileged to have been given this opportunity to welcome you all to the 27th Investiture Ceremony. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role. It's always about the goal. And to achieve this goal, Coorg Public School is always given the platform to strengthen and reinforce the etiquette and conformity to help students stand high with confidence and lead their lives in a virtuous way. The investiture ceremony is one of the first momentous occasions of the school where the newly selected members of the student council are officially vested with their powers and positions. And this is the day our young leaders will be entrusted with their responsibility, making it a special day in their lives. To add aura to this occasion, we have a very special person who is the chief guest. Dr. B. Gayatri Devi, Principal of Little Flower Public School, Bangalore, Standing Committee Member of the CISE Board, and Principal Coordinator of the CISE Sports and Games. Dear ma'am, We thank you for having spared your valuable time to grace this investiture ceremony. You being a part of this program is definitely a source of inspiration and encouragement to all. We at COPS take this opportunity to welcome you. The members of the school trust have been responsible to take the school to great heights with their vision, insight, and perception. It is with immense pleasure we accord a hearty welcome to the president of the school trust, Mr. M. Timaya. A warm welcome to the members of the school trust, Mr. M. Belyappa, vice president, Mr. K. A. Poonacha, secretary, late Mr. K. A. Subaya, treasurer, and Professor M. D. Nanjunda, joint secretary. We welcome their family members as well. We extend a hearty welcome to our principal, who is a source of encouragement and who is always ready to offer the best learning environment for students. I'm immensely elated to acknowledge the presence and support of the parent community, teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear friends. Lastly, a special word of welcome to all the well-wishers present virtually with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnav. It was indeed a warm welcome. Now I call upon Ms. Rivona to introduce our eminent chief guest, Dr. B. Gayatri Devi.
Education is for improving the lives of others and for leaving your community and world better than you found it. A pleasant morning to everyone. It takes a big heart to enlighten young minds, propel them with endless wisdom, and lead them to success. It is indeed an honor and extreme privilege to have with us a very eminent personality, an awe-inspiring educator, the very dynamic Dr. P. Gayatri Devi as distinguished guest of today's ceremony. Dr. P. Gayatri Devi is a renowned personality holding many coveted posts in the field of education. She is the esteemed principal of Little Far Public School, Bengaluru, the standing committee member for examination for the CISCE board, the principal coordinator for the CISE sports and games. She also holds the prestigious post of the inspector of the CISE schools and secretary of the Karnataka Association of ICSE schools. Dr. P. Gayatri Devi is the proud recipient of the Derozio Award, one of the highest honors bestowed upon by the CISCE board for exemplary service in school education and human enrichment. She has also been honored by the ASISC Principals Conference as the EC member and received an award of appreciation for her enduring service and commitment to the Association of Schools for Indian Schools certificate. She has been presented with the prestigious ARA Memorial Award in recognition of her outstanding leadership and meritorious service towards the institution in the year 2014. With a profile as illustrious as this, we are each one of us sure to get inspired. Dear ma'am, I truly feel honored that I was given this opportunity to speak about your tremendous accomplishments. I am sure that all the students of our institution will be able to seek a lot of guidance from you. We're profusely grateful to you for being our guest. Thank you.
Create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life because you become what you believe. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Each day, you have to make a decision. Will you give up, give in, or give it your all? Leaders, be strong. You never know who you're inspiring. Here we have our promising leaders ready to march towards the days for the induction ceremony. Intramural Committee, Ms. Advik Kapanappa and Master Nibhav Nanjappa KP. Birthday celebrations, Master Bhuvanar and Ms. Apta Dechama. Audiovisual and Library, Master D. Kotijit Raju, Ms. Maitrey D. Hampol, and Ms. Brinda MN. Nature and Eco Club, Ms. C. A. Monisha, Master Nitish Gowda HN, and Master Nishigan NM. Magazine Committee, Nikshep SR, Master Aryan Chengappa Kodira, and Ms. Likita Kaveramma. Science Club, Master S. Sankal, Master Aman Ganapati, and Master Pratik Puvarna. National Day celebrations, Master Bopana Devaya, Ms. Hishita Somaya, and Master M.A. Belyappa. Sharath House Captains, Master N. Nitin Puvaya and Miss UK Lakshmi Krishna. Shishira House Captains, Master Vishal Kumarar and Miss Briti S. Varsha House Captains, Master Chirag B and Miss Grishma Prabhuswamy. Vasanta House Captains, Master Ponana SK and Miss Jivita KH Gowda. Sports Captain, Master Chandrapal GM. Head Girl, Miss Rajeshwari KS and Head Boy, Master Amok KS. It's a brave new world you've stepped into. Congratulations to the new office bearers. Your dedication will take you places. I now call upon the school choir to render the message with a pulsating song.
Just a word till you mean what you say. Love is love till we give it away. All that again is something to give to make a change. Turn it on and on. Just one hand can heal another. Be apart, reach your heart. This one spark starts a fire. The one little action, the chain reaction will never stop. Make it strong, shine a light and send it Just smile and the world will smile along with you. As long as you love, remember what it comes to. If we take the chances to change circumstances, imagine all we can do. Send it on and on. Just one hand can heal another. Be apart with your heart. Just one spark starts a fire. With one little action, the chain reaction will never stop. Make it strong, shine a light and send it on. Shine a light and send it on. Starting all of the choices we make. So I'm starting it now, there's not a moment to waste. Never, 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 never give up. Never, 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 never give up. Never give up, never give up. Never, 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 never give up. Never give up, never give up. If you can believe it will be done. Nothing is impossible. Stretch your faith with a miracle. Never, 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 never give up. Never give up, never give up.
I request our principal, Dr. Benny Kuriakose, to administer the oaths to the prefects.
A student who accepts the position of a prefect or the member of the Students' Council undertakes duties with integrity and pride. He must strictly obey the rules of the school himself if he is to see that the others do so. He must first tread the right path himself before he can lead others to do so. He leads by example to achieve our motto, in pursuit of excellence. A prefect accepts an office of responsibility, trust, and honor. It is in his power to create an environment of happiness, security, and confidence that will enable each student of this institution to grow into a responsible and compassionate human being. In learning to exercise his responsibility wisely, he is given the highest opportunity the school offers to its students. A chance to do his duty well and fairly, a chance to earn the respect of his peers and his elders, a chance to prepare himself for the wider life beyond this institution. Let's begin with the oath taking. Do you, Master Amok KS and Miss Rajeshwari KS, the nominated head boy and the head girl, come here of your own free will to accept the honor and the responsibility this institution intends to confer upon you?
We do.
Do you, Master Chandrapal GM, the nominated sports captain, Master N. Nitin Puvaya, Master Vishal R, Master Chirag B, Master Pannanna SK, the nominated house captains, Miss UK Lakshmi, Miss Brithi S, Miss Grishma, and Miss Jivida Gowda, the nominated assistant house captains, and all the nominated prefects come here of your own free will to accept the honor and the responsibility this institution intends to confer upon you. On behalf of Coorg Public School and Pre-University College, I, Dr. Benny Kuriakose, principal of this prestigious institution, now formally induct the members into the Students' Council by the power vested in me. As a head of this institution, I shall now administer the oath of office. Please get ready for oath. I,
Master Amok KS, appointed as the head boy.
I, Rajeshwari KS, appointed as the head girl.
I, Chandrapal GM, appointed as the sports captain.
I, Nitin Puvaya, appointed as the Sharath House captain.
I, Master R. Vishal Kumar, appointed as the Shishira House captain.
I, Chirag B, appointed as Varsha House captain.
I, Pannanna SK, appointed as Vasanta House captain.
I, UK Lakshmi Krishna, appointed as Sharath House assistant captain.
I, Miss Brithi S, appointed as the Shishira House assistant captain.
I, Miss Grishma Prabhuswamy, appointed as the Varsha House assistant captain.
I, Miss Jivita KH, appointed as Vasanta House assistant captain.
I, Miss Advika Panappa, appointed as the prefect of the intramural committee.
I, Master Nibab Nanjappa, appointed as prefect for the intramural committee.
I, Master Bhuvan, appointed as the prefect for birthday committee.
I, MM Apta Dechama, appointed as the prefect for the birthdays.
I, D. Kotijit Raju, appointed as the prefect for audio, visual and library.
I, Maitri Diampur, appointed as the prefect for the audiovisual and library.
I, Brinda MN, appointed as the prefect for audiovisual and library.
I, CA Monisha, appointed as the prefect for the Nature and Eco Club.
I, Nitish Goda HN, appointed as the prefect for the Nature and Eco Club.
I, Nishigand NM, appointed as the prefect of Nature and Eco Club.
I, Nikshep SR, appointed as the prefect of Magazine Committee.
I, Aryan Sengappa, appointed as the prefect for the Magazine Committee.
I, Likita Kavrama, appointed as the prefect for the Magazine Committee.
I, Sankalp S, appointed as the Science Club prefect.
I, Aman Ganapati, appointed as the prefect of the science club.
I, Pratik Purna, appointed as the prefect of science club.
I, Bopana Devaya, appointed as the prefect for National Day celebration.
I, Ishita Somaya, appointed as the prefect for National Day celebration.
I am Ebelayapa, appointed as the prefect for National Day celebrations.
Do solemnly swear that I will fulfill the office of Student Council with all the duties that it entails, loyally and faithfully, to the best of my abilities. I further swear that I will serve in the best interest of the institution and my fellow students. I pledge to conduct myself with integrity and honor. May this oath hold true through the generations, for the best is yet to be. Thank you, sir. Commitment, confidence, and competence are the hallmark of any leader. To inspire our new leaders and kindle their minds with creative thoughts, now I call upon Miss Gayatri of First PUC to give a message in verse.
Albert Einstein once said, "The leader is one who out of clutter brings simplicity, out of discord, harmony, and out of difficulty, opportunity." Dear members of the Student Council, as you all take on your new roles as leaders of our prestigious institution, here's a message for you. Patient and steady with all you can bear. Ready to meet every challenge with care. Easy in manner, yet solid as steel. Strong in your faith, refreshingly as real. Don't be afraid to propose what is bold. Don't conform to the usual mold. Eyes that have foresight for hindsight won't do. Never back down when you see what is true. Tell it all straight and mean it all too. Going forward and knowing you're right, even when doubted for, why would you fight? Over and over, make your case clear, reaching to touch the ones who won't hear. Growing in strength, don't be unnerved, ever assuring, stand for your word. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Gayatri. To be labeled as a prefect of corps is indeed a matter of privilege. Let us witness this spectacle. Now I request the principal, Dr. Benny Kuriakos, to do the honors. I also request the following teachers to affix the label pins to our prefects: Mr. Nagendra Prasad, Ms. Rinku Sudesh, Ms. Pradnya, and Ms. Saumya KM. The handing over of the flag and the mace is symbolic of shouldering the duties and responsibilities to the new squad of the school council. The head boy and the head girl will now receive the flag and the mace, which is the epitome of the power and duties from the principal. Thank you, sir.
The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The leader adjusts the sails. A very pleasant afternoon, one and all present here. I feel extremely elated to stand before you all as the head boy of this reputed institution for accepting the responsibilities vested on me. I extend my sincere gratitude to the members of the school trust, the principal, and all my teachers for having immense faith and considering me worthwhile for this post. I, Master Amok KS, am overwhelmed to see this as a great opportunity to infuse, foster the values, customs, and ethos of this reputed institution that have flourished and brightened the lives of innumerable students. On this occasion, I pledge to carry out all my duties and responsibilities with utmost zeal and diligence and show commitment in upholding the principles of the school. Leaders who lead by example position themselves as tremendous role models for their followers. I stand here as the leader not just to lead, but to work in collaboration to achieve best for our school. I promise that I leave no stone unturned that will make our school scale the heights of success. Being the head boy is lot more than wearing the badge or holding the flag. Being the head boy means striving for the vision in pursuit of excellence. I'm here to lead the school with pride and humility, and most importantly, to serve. I believe in being faithful in every little thing I do, and it is in this that my strength lies. Coorg Public School has achieved many honors in infinite areas, and to keep this glory go on is what we need to work on. I strive too hard to keep the corps flags soaring high. I thus conclude by saying, to embark on the journey towards one's goal and dreams requires bravery, and to remain on that path requires courage. The bridge that merges the two is commitment. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Amog. Now we have the dance troupe to mesmerize you all with their performance.
हे गणराय तेरे बिना मैं आदि स्तुताय कहाँ चला मैं। हे गणराय तेरे बिना मैं आदि स्तुताय कहाँ चला मैं। आकार लेने लगा ख्वाब मेरा साकार होते रुका ख्वाब मेरा। मेरे अधूरे काज सारी निरा कपाज दे कर दे तू पूरे आज सारी दा पारोदा कमल सगमल सगमल नमो नमो नमस्ते नमो 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 नमस्ते नमो 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 नमस्ते नमो 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 नमस्ते। बुद्धिमान सिद्धिमान सर्वशक्तिमान हो बोल मंत्र एक तेरा नाम जो नमो नमो
खनन खन खल खल मूवने मूगिन्दिनारो मीरागं झनन झन छल छल रौगने पुङ्गिन्दिनारो सङ्गीतम्
Got the people saying, I see the saying, they got saying, real saying, so people saying, don't understand, money understand, real saying, people saying, I see the saying, they got saying, Jamaica, city, every state, every country, you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country, you know, this is how it goes.
Thank you, team. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Now I request our esteemed guest, Dr. Mrs. B. Gayatri Devi, to enlighten us with the precious thoughts.
Namaste and warm greetings to one and all at Coorg Public School. Today, I understand, is your investiture ceremony, a very important day in the life of a student. And there are many of you who have been elected to the student council. What an important milestone it is in your life. First of all, congratulations to all of you who have been elected to the student council. It is a day of celebration, but also a day where one realizes that a leader is born with responsibilities. A leader is born to lead, and a leader becomes a role model when he leads with duty, discipline, and dedication. I'm sure each one of you will have these basic qualities, for you have been chosen to be a leader today. Many of your classmates who stood along with you for elections have not reached where you are, which means to say that you have the caliber, and you will be proving to the rest of your schoolmates that yes, by you being chosen as a leader, you have the potential to lead the school ahead. Lead by examples. Shun your egos, shun your personal enmity with your classmates, shun all negative aspects, and bring in a radiant smile onto your face. And with that radiant smile comes a lot of positive energy. You would be given some roles and responsibilities by the school, and you will have to live up to those roles and responsibilities. And when you take up these roles and responsibilities, ensure that you are not partial. Ensure that you look at each and every classmate or schoolmate of yours with uniformity. I know your school has been doing extremely well under the able leadership of your principal, rather your dynamic principal, Dr. Gonikoppal. Take all the guidance that he gives you, the team of teachers who give you all the guidance, and live up to their expectations. And remember, I always tell my student council about the small, not a story, about how they need to live a life wherein they should understand that when they point a finger at someone, the index finger is pointing at someone. Sir, he did this. Ma'am, she did this. Remember, there are 4 other fingers pointing at you. So before you start pointing fingers at others and finding faults with them, remember whether these 4 fingers are not pointing at you. And if you have any such minus points, you are going to first rectify and prove to others that yes, you are a leader in the making. This small story of our very own father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji, is what I keep telling everyone. I'm sure you would have read the story or heard about the story when you were in your probably primary or middle school. This is a story of a mother who comes to Gandhiji and says, Gandhiji, my child eats a lot of jaggery or sweet, and I am not able to stop him. Can you please tell my child not to eat so many sweets? The reply that Gandhiji gave was, Mataji, come back after a week. She was wondering as to why Gandhiji has asked her to come after a week. And as Gandhiji had asked her to come after a week, she did go and visit Gandhiji after a week. And then Gandhiji called the child and told the child, please don't eat too many sweets. One simple sentence. And the child left. Then the mother asked Gandhiji, Gandhiji, this is only one sentence of advice that you have given to my child. You could have done that last week itself. But Gandhiji said, Last week, I too was eating some sweet. So for one whole week, I tried to refrain myself from eating sweets. I wanted to test whether I could stop eating sweets. And when I found out that yes, I can stop, only then I gave the advice to your child. A very important lesson for all of us, right? So like this, there are many examples that one gets to read, hear, see on a day-to-day basis. As leaders, it's not only academics or sports or behavior that one looks upon at you as leaders, but also your wisdom, your general knowledge. So remember to read the daily newspaper. Remember to keep yourself updated with the regional, national, international news. And anybody, be it students from the middle school wing, students from the high school wing, they come to ask you a question and you shouldn't fumble. You should be well abreast with what's happening around so that you can give them your positive answers. And then they look up at you as a role model. I'm sure all of you have that capability in you to become a role model where you inspire your juniors. So may God bless you with all this wisdom. May God give you more growth in whatever you do. But God will definitely help you only when you're focused. So being a leader does not mean having two horns. Being a leader is someone who can be approachable. So be approachable to your juniors. Be respectful to your teachers. Be indebted to your alma mater, your school, for giving you this opportunity today to be a part of the student council. And I'm sure when you have all these qualities, you will definitely lead your school to greater heights. On this note, I wish to congratulate each and every one of you for being elected to the Student Council. All the very best. May this academic year 2022-23 be a milestone, a stepping stone. So remember that this is only the beginning and there are miles to go. And on that note, all the very best to each and every one of you. Thank you all.
Dear ma'am, we shall truly imbibe the inspiring values of duty, discipline, and dedication and walk through the journey of leadership with confidence, courage, and perseverance. Now we have a president, Mr. M.M. Timmaya, to enlighten us.
Principal and Chief Guest, Dr. Gayatri Devi, Principal and staff of Coorg Public School, dear students and parents, warm greetings to all of you. At the outset, let me thank Dr. Gayatri Devi for the very meaningful address. It was indeed gracious of you, madam, to share your deep knowledge and insights in the field of education with us. Ladies and gentlemen, after years of uncertainty and disruption due to waves of COVID, school life seems to have returned to a semblance of normalcy. I take this opportunity to recall the magnificent achievement of our country in successfully fighting the COVID pandemic despite limited budgets and stretched medical facilities. The unprecedented steps such as nationwide lockdowns, effective quarantines, supply of essentials to millions, and the historic feat of administering more than 2,000 million vaccines helped us to win the battle against the pandemic with minimum loss of life. This shows what our country can achieve with determined leadership and people's cooperation. Dear students, the lesson to be learned from the COVID experience is that unexpected calamities and uncertainties are part of life, and we should be prepared to face all situations. The education sector, especially the school learning, bore the brunt of the dislocation caused by COVID. Our teachers rose to the occasion in mastering the techniques of online teaching and managing the frequent transitions between online and offline instruction. We stood by our staff and ensured that they did not suffer any economic hardship. I must also appreciate the understanding and cooperation we received from majority of the parents during the time of crisis, while trying to forget the irresponsible actions of a few. Despite the dislocation and hardship, our school produced excellent results in both ICSE and PUC examinations. I congratulate the student and teachers for the splendid achievement. Dear students, for the last 2 years, in the name of online classes, you enjoyed a virtual holiday from regular classes and rigorous exams. Life was good, with full access to mobile phones and TV. Alas, all good things must come to an end. This year, you will be getting back to the normal routine of regular physical classes and full syllabus examinations. There may be large gaps in your learning and lack of clarity in understanding many topics. Your teachers are ready to help, as ever, to clear your doubts and fill the gaps. Please make use of the opportunity. Congratulations to the head boy, the head girl, house leaders, and the prefects. You have taken up a challenging roles which will test your interpersonal skills and leadership qualities. This academic year is special for the reason that we will be celebrating the 75th year of India's independence. There will be many events where students will have the opportunity to exhibit your talents and showcase your achievements. I am sure all of you will participate with enthusiasm in these activities. My best wishes for success in all your endeavors.
Thank you, sir. It was indeed motivational. I'm sure it has been a far-reaching virtual event with so much to cherish upon. I now request Master Chandrapal to propose the vote of thanks.
A successful person finds the right place for himself, but a successful leader finds the right place for others. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the Kopp's family. I would like to thank our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Gayatri Devi, for enlightening us with her words of wisdom. Thank you, ma'am. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the president of the school trust, Mr. M.M. Timaya. Thank you, sir, for your valuable message. I would also like to thank the trust members without whose vision this institution would not have benefited the society. Dear trustees, your commitment and magnanimity is indeed praiseworthy. I thank our dear parents and the media for their support. Our source of inspiration is our beloved principal, Dr. Benny Kuriakos. I thank him for his constant support and guidance. I would also like to thank the teaching, non-teaching staff and the technical team for their encouragement and help. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Chandrapal. Last but not the least, I thank you all for your cooperation in making this function a resounding success. Finally, I leave you with this inspiring quote by Martin Luther King. An individual has not started living until he rises above the confines of his individualistic concern to the broader concern of all humanity.